Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they go up against the Indiana Fever. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. This could be a terrific game. We've got two of the most up-tempo teams in the league.
These are my favorite types of games. They're very similar in terms of style, and it's not just about running the floor. It's about defensive intensity, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so often these battles between fast-paced teams boil down to who plays better transition defense.
Count that bucket.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Pass to Boston. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Breezy with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Accurate, quick, soft. It's a thing of beauty. It's a Diana Taurasi made 3.
Pass to Ionescu. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Rossi right side. And here's Breezy. It's good from about 19 feet.
What a pass there. Diana Taurasi sees the game like few ever have. Finds teammates in great positions.
Pass to Hahn. Jones. Now here is Stewart. The layup missed. Here's the Fever with the ball. Cloud with it. Rossi outside. Here's Cloud. Pass to Breezy. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
You can't leave somebody open on Natasha Cloud's team because when you do, she's going to make sure they get the rock.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Stewart. And again, it's New York with a 3.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And when we talk about the best passer in league history, it's got to be Courtney Vandersloot, right?
Oh, yeah. And honestly, it's not even a huge debate. Vandersloot normally leads the league in assists, has the best career average ever by far. Probably the most fun player to run with.
New York leading. Pass to Hahn. Now Jones. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Here's Stewart. Soft touch off the glass.
Tip your hat to Stewart, maybe the best player in the world. She still does the extra little dirty work inside.
Boston outside. Taurasi. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot. Outside Stewart. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Strong start for her. Great to see. That's 4 for 5.
Here's the Fever with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Timeout called the Fever. And when you look at the game of Courtney Vandersloot, what impresses you the most about her?
I would say just her overall basketball IQ. With more than a decade's worth of experience in the league, she is so smart at knowing when to shoot, when to pass, and when to go after steals.
Here's Indiana now, trailing by 5. Cloud right side. Kicks it out to Boston. Will it go? Basket good. Now Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. The bucket is good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
And here's Taurasi. Cloud outside. Breezy. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
And it's the Fever ball. 7-point differential. Cloud outside. Pass to Endor Fall. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of her caliber open looks like that, because 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get her going.
Now here is Ionescu. She has 7. Five to shoot. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. And again, it's a Liberty from deep.
Yeah, I knew Vandersloot wouldn't let that 3 go. She's too competitive not to fire back.
Pass to Endor Fall. Boston. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Let's go. From out on the wing, she knocks it down.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
Ionescu outside. Outside Stewart. Tries it from 19. And it's New York with another.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here's Cloud. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Back to Cloud. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Liberty. Pass to Vandersloot. Stewart. Jones outside. Back to Stewart. Now Jones. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Doesn't go for her. The Fever trailing. Cloud outside. To the paint. Endor Fall. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Timeout called to Liberty. And coming down the stretch, we're really seeing the better teams pick it up here.
Battling for playoff seedings. This is an exciting time.
Yeah, and the not-so-good teams desperate just to have a chance to make the playoffs.
Pass to Thornton. Laney, she's covered by Mitchell. Laney outside. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Here's Berger. Pass to Hole. And here is Mitchell. And another basket for Indiana.
That play shows you that Mitchell doesn't have to be ball dominant to be effective. She can just catch and shoot.
New York leading. Thornton outside. Laney with it.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now here is Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Berger, covered by Ionescu. Lexi Hole on the wing. Mitchell shoots over Laney. Knocks it loose.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Indiana with the ball, trailing by 5. Now here's Berger. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And she's all alone. Here's Ionescu. What a terrific move that was.
That's not fair. I mean, Ionescu has so much skill off the bounce and the ability to put the ball in the bucket.
Mitchell with it. To the wing on the left. Pass to Hole. Berger. She tries for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, from range, Lexi Hole, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
And it's New York's ball. They lead by 4. Laney outside. Dolson. Ionescu outside. Buries it from three-point range.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Over to the left wing. Lexi Hole on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Laney. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Down low. Dolson's shot's good.
A solid 6'5" player. Dolson has the mentality, more importantly, to be a great big in this league, not phased.
Oh, you're kidding me!
How did that go in?
Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Liberty leading by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far. Just quality shots.
And it's New York's ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thornton outside. A baseline J. Jones can't hit. Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Great focus from Mitchell offensively, finding herself that mid-range shot.
Dolson sets a screen. Cameron. Rebounded by the Fever.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Pass to Berger. Out to the wing. And here is Mitchell. Can't hit from the elbow.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Dolson sets a screen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It's really a sign of a great player. Doesn't let a bump here, contact there, stopper. Nice job by Dolson.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Mitchell, right side. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Berger. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
No getting around the fact that that's a shot she has to knock down.
And Laney, here we go. Pass to Thornton. Dolson lets it go from deep. They get it back. Jones. Good work there as it goes.
Shaky defense down low again. It's just been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like this inside.
Timeout called the Fever. Here's Berger. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Pass to Mitchell. From past the arc, drains it from beyond the arcs.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Back to Vandersloot. Jones outside. And a foul on Berger. That is her first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Ionescu outside. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
What a terrific night for Sabrina Ionescu, showing off her abilities as a natural-born scorer.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Breezy, the 17-footer, and they're the Fever with another bucket.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
New York leading. Ionescu outside. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lets the three fly. And again, it's New York with a three.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
And during that 2020 virtual draft, there was no doubt about who'd go first. I mean, it was Sabrina Ionescu all the way.
Drafted by the Liberty, Sabrina had a level of hype that we had really never seen somebody entering the league. Her jersey selling out on draft night, and what a player she's been.
Cloud left side. Pass to Kone. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
One shot.
And so it's New York with it. Now Vandersloot. Pass to Ionescu. Three-pointer. No good there. Indiana trailing. Cloud outside. Kone guarded by Dolson. Goes up at the elbow. Breezy can't hit. On offense, here the Liberty. Now here's Vandersloot. Pick by Jones. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Laney. She's guarded closely. Here's Dolson. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
Another reason you want Dolson on your team. She can turn a missed basket into points. Tremendous effort on the boards.
Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Endorf Fall. Indiana again missing. And so it's New York with it. 8-point game. And here is Vandersloot. Back to Jones. Picked by Ionescu. Jonquel Jones, and that's good.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
New York calls timeout. Liberty making a switch here. And so it's New York with it. They're leading by 8. Vandersloot left side. Pass to Stewart. And she banks in the layup.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Now here's Taurasi, defended by Laney. A nice shot by Cloud.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Ionescu outside. It's hauled in by Diana Taurasi. Now here's Breezy. She's guarded closely. Cloud left side. Out to Taurasi. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Indiana converting. Here's Ionescu. He's got 18. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's her second foul, and the last thing she wants to do is pick up a third foul here because it's just way too early in the game for that.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And there's a pick. Pass to Boston. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Endor Fall. And it's in.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
New York leading. Ionescu outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Mitchell, covered by Ionescu.
2 minutes.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 10. Taurasi left side. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Fluid, confident, and overall reliable in catch-and-shoot situations. That's part of what makes Taurasi an offensive juggernaut.
Vandersloot outside. Ionescu up top. Trying to get back on track. She can't get that one to fall. Cloud with it. Vandersloot covering. Cloud can't get it to go. Vandersloot with it. Pass to Jones. Over Boston. That one rolling around and rims out. The Fever trailing. Here's Mitchell. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Ionescu outside. Back to Stewart. Jones. Over Mitchell. And Jones gets it to go.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
And it's the Fever ball. Pass to Endor Fall. Back to Taurasi. There's the triple. Score the basket. Her fourth, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight.
How many times have you seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Vandersloot. The three is up. Gets it to go from downtown.
Great job to find the open teammate. Stewie has very solid vision.
From deep. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Liberty out in front, leading by 3. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. And, you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. And that one's good on.
Now that is how you space the floor. Hanju understands the value of long-range shooting.
So it's Indiana now. They trail by 6. We all know about Sabrina's prowess coming out of college and, of course, her idol, the late, great Kobe Bryant.
Well, the bond that Ionescu had with Kobe before turning pro was incredibly special. And she still carries that drive and passion for perfection.
Now here's Ionescu. Defense is right there. Shoots over Breezy. The shot by Ionescu, no good. To the left wing. Indoor fall. She's covered by Hahn. Here's Breezy. No good on the three.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Outside, Stewart. Jones. Stewart with the screen. Here's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
To the left side wing. Indoor fall. She's covered by Hahn. Mitchell, right side. Breezy. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
Well, sometimes you have a player like Mitchell. She draws so much attention. It allows teammates to get open.
New York in the lead. Now Vandersloot. 6 points for her. Pass to Jones. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to the Fever. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Defended by Stewart. Out to the left wing. Leah Boston, she's open. Hahn grabs the miss. And so it's New York with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Shot's good by Jones.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Timeout called the Fever. Well, it's still early on in her career, but I'm excited to see what Han Shu can do in this league.
One of the tallest players in the WNBA right now. Once she hones in that skill and becomes more comfortable, she's going to be unstoppable.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Taurasi. 12 points for her. Pass to Breezy. And it's Ionescu with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Screen by Stewart. Here's Vandersloot. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Now Cloud. Inside. Breezy. And it's Ionescu with the rebound.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Pass to Vandersloot. Stewart. She's guarded by Boston. It's stolen by Natasha Cloud. Here's Breezy. The shot from the low post is good.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ionescu outside. On. Pass to Vandersloot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Honshu.
Even against tough interior defense, Vandersloot still makes it work. She never gives up when she's out there.
The Fever trailing. Out to the wing. Endorf ball. She's covered by Hahn. Here's DeRossi. Now here's Breezy. Drills the three-pointer.
Heads-up play by Taurasi. You see the poise. You see the vision. And that's why she's one of the league's best at dishing the rock.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Stewart. Out to Vandersloot. 5 on the clock. The three ball. Here's Hahn. It's hauled in by Boston. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Laney, good.
Great job by Laney. Maybe catching the defense by surprise using the mid-range.
So it's Indiana now. 6-point game. And here's Cloud. She has 5. Up top, Breezy. Takes the 3. A rebound by Brianna Stewart.
Good job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
You have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight. Now this part of the court, Vandersloot loves it. She isn't afraid to put it in from the mid-range.
Here's DeRossi. She's got 12. Boston sets a screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Stewart. In transition, here come the Liberty. Up ahead. Here's Hahn. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. So both teams changing it up here.
One shot.
Well, Honshu certainly has a lot of potential. She's one of the tallest players the WNBA has ever seen, and she's really just getting started.
Timeout called the Fever. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference out there.
She's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up on her jersey at all times. Give her an inch, and guess what? She's going to drop in another 3.
On defense, New York. To the left side wing. Indoor fall. Covered by Ionescu. A good look from Kelsey Mitchell. Make it 5 for 10 for her with that bucket.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
New York leading. Ionescu up top. She's covered by Cloud. There's the call on Jonquel Jones. That's foul number 2 for her. Here's the Fever with the ball. Left side Boston. Pass the indoor fall. Breezy. Cloud with it. Over Ionescu. And there the Fever with another bucket.
Wow. Cloud looked almost automatic on the catch and shoot. No hesitation at all. Did you guys see that?
Laney outside. Jones with it. Ionescu outside. Just 3 to shoot. Brianna Stewart from outside. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Making it look so effortless. Once Stewart gets rolling, she's like an avalanche on offense.
And one of the league's best players, Stewart is the kind of star who can single-handedly help you contend for a title.
Well, she knows what it takes to get there and finish the job. Now, she does need some help because teams are too good now. You need that balance, but when you have it, she will lead you into the championship discussion every single time.
Pass to Jones for 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light. If you were looking only at the way she's played offensively, you'd think her team was ahead.
Now Hahn. On a screen. Jonquel Jones from long range. Kept alive. Back to Hahn. Pass to Ionescu. Cloud with the steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Yep, that one goes.
An all-defensive pick. Cloud does it on both ends, showing her skills on the steal, then the bucket.
Now here is Ionescu. 18 points for her. Timeout called the Liberty.
Noticing the squad was getting a bit worn out there, and coach called time to let them grab a drink and revitalize.
All right, let's get them out of the door. Come on, get loud for your breaker gets through.
And the Liberty making a change here. Pass to Stewart. Gets number 9 to fall, and she's only taken 10 shots.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Berger with it. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now Mitchell. That one rolling around and rims out.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass.
The three-pointer is on target.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
They set a pick from the arc. New York with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Back to Stewart. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
And that keeps her at 100% from the field this quarter.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Down by 15. To the right side. Pass to Hole. And here is Mitchell. That's good. It's her 7th made basket and 14 tries.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Cameron. Up again. It's hauled in by Boston. And here's Berger. Breanna Stewart with the steal. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Liberty. They lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Here's Mitchell. Guarded by Dolson. Good work defensively by Stephanie Dolson. Ionescu, left side. Pass to Dolson. Vandersloot with it. Now here is Stewart. Ionescu. And a great assist by Breanna Stewart as that one goes in.
Love to see Ionescu battle for the offensive board. Don't forget, she averaged over 7 rebounds per game in college as a guard.
And there it is.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
And so it's New York with it. Pass to Stewart. Laney outside. Back to Stewart. 6 to shoot. Up and in on the layup.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Breezy, defended by Laney. Pass to Berger. From downtown, gets a three-pointer to fall.
But one unique thing about Berger, she doesn't take tons of threes, prefers to pass it or maybe even take it to the hoop.
Now Dolson. Laney outside. Dolson sets a screen. Vandersloot with it. The three. It's rebounded by Kune.
Eventually, I think she'll start knocking those down again.
Now here's Berger. Guarded closely. It's good.
I'll tell you what, Berger is really good at staying patient and making good decisions.
New York calls timeout. And the Liberty making a change here. And so it's New York with it. 10-point lead. Laney outside. Vandersloot outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Ionescu. Fires for 3. The basket good off the assist from Laney.
Another 3. And the D hoping they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. Out to the left wing. Cloud. Vandersloot defending. Mitchell up top. Pass to Kone. She hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
And so it's New York with it. 11-point game. Back to Ionescu. Vandersloot drains the three-pointer.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Pass to Breezy. With the fadeaway. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And this is why you run the offense through Cloud. She's a steady playmaker year in and year out.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Vandersloot outside. Thornton up top. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Cloud with it. Guarded by Dolson. They set the pick. Here's Mitchell. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
And you know, sometimes it just comes down to feel. Mitchell has a sense for the game that others don't.
Laney outside. Pass to Vandersloot. Let's go with a 3. The basket good off the assist from Laney.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of 3s.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Mitchell with it. Vandersloot covering. Mitchell outside. Breezy. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Laney outside. That's tipped. They get it back. Here's Dolson. Here's Thornton. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
Just an incredible offensive rebounder. Thornton's so skilled at reading angles on the court. She knows exactly where the ball will go after a miss.
And stolen by Ionescu. Pushing it up. Thornton's shot is good.
That's deflating for a team. Tossing the ball up, then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
To the left wing. And here's Breezy. No good again that time. And so it's New York with it. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. To the middle. And again, it's Mikayla Thornton.
Little bit of physicality from Thornton, getting her shot to go.
Well, we're all so happy to have Brittany Griner safely back home. And it's a bonus that she's able to play in games and at a high level at that.
Well, let's give it up for the league. I mean, they had a huge part in getting Brittany back from Russia. All of the advocacy, celebrating her, just keeping her in the minds of sports fans.
Well said. We should also give props to the players. Many went above and beyond in their support for Brittany.
Second chance points can just be so deflating for the defensive team.
Laney outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Kune. And it's the Fever ball. Now Cloud. Over to the left wing. Right wing. Thornton brings the double team. Here's Kune. Sinks a three-pointer.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
And here is Vandersloot. Picked by Thornton. Vandersloot with it. Cloud picks her up. Down low. Dolson. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Timeout called the Fever. The Fever really having a tough go here. Cloud outside. Boston sets a screen. It's Natasha Cloud with the drive. And that one good.
Stellar take from Cloud. The defense has to clog up those avenues to the basket.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's covered by Cloud. Stewart up top. Back to Vandersloot. Just 5 on the clock. from deep three-point range. But they'll get another chance.
They get it back again. How many offensive rebounds have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Ionescu. From outside the arc. Indoor ball with the rebound. Here's Cloud. Boston sets a screen. Now here's Cloud. She's tightly guarded. Fires from deep. The rebound by Brianna Stewart. Ionescu outside. The playoff format. Top 8 teams, regardless of conference, make it. 3-game first rounds, 5-game semis, and finals. How do you guys like that?
Well, I love it. I love the playoff format. My favorite part is just one 8-team bracket. Get the best squads in there.
And that first round is great. The first 2 games at the better seeded team. So if you're the higher seed, you really want to sweep and avoid that winner-take-all game 3 on the road.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Ionescu outside. Hahn, breezy covering. Back to Ionescu. That's in, coming off an assist from Han Shu.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
To the wing on the left. They double her with Ionescu. Tasha Cloud with room to shoot. Pass to Endor Fall. Taurasi over Stewart. Taurasi gets the bucket.
One of the purest Jays in hoops history. A joy watching Diana Taurasi shoot. It's art.
Ionescu outside. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that's a wrap, everyone.